Hello everyone, my name is Mini Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about meaning, principles and goals of sustainable development. So what is sustainable development? Sustainable development means satisfying the need of present generation without compromising the need of future generation. Sustainable development means satisfying the need of present generation without doing any compromise with the need of future generation. Means we should use our natural resources in such a way so that we can save some resources for our future generation. As we know, our natural resources are limited like coal, natural gases, fresh water, etc. If we are continue wasting our natural resources, then these resources will not available for our future generation. That's why according to sustainable development, we should use our natural resources in such a way so that we can save some resources for our future generation. So we can say that sustainable development means satisfying the need of present generation without compromising the need of future generation. Now we are going to talk about principles of sustainable development. First principle is conservation of environment. Sustainable development protect our environment because sustainable development ensure that our environment is clean and there is less pollution. Next principle is population management and control. Sustainable development concern for population management and control so that we can equally distribute our natural resources among people. Next principle is conservation of biodiversity. As we know, biodiversity means all kind of life around us which make our natural world. For example, animals, plants and microorganisms. And sustainable development ensure that our biodiversity is protected. Next principle is sustainable development of society. Sustainable development helps to keep people healthy. Sustainable development helps to keep people healthy because sustainable development ensure that our environment is safe, clean and there is less pollution. Obviously, when there is less pollution, we will stay away from so many diseases. And sustainable development change outlook of society by teaching them being as a member of society, we should save some resources for our future generation. Next principle is conservation of human resources. Sustainable development protect our human resources because it ensure that all human activities should be done in sustainable way. Sustainable development protect our human resources because it ensure that all human activities should be done in sustainable way. For example, it ensure that people are helping to reduce pollution. It ensure that people are doing recycling. As we know, recycling reduce the risk of air and water pollution. It also ensure that people are maintaining proper hygiene. Obviously, all these activity will improve human life and conserve our human resources. Now we are going to talk about goals of sustainable development by United Nations. First goal of sustainable development by United Nations is no poverty, or we can say the first goal of sustainable development is remove poverty everywhere. Next goal is zero hunger. Sustainable development wants to achieve food security and improve nutrition of people. Next goal is good health and well-being. Sustainable development ensure good health and well-being of people. Next goal is quality education. Sustainable development ensure quality education and it promote lifelong learning activity. Next goal is gender equality. Sustainable development wants to achieve gender equality by empowering women and girls. Next goal is clean water and sanitation. Sustainable development ensure clean water and sanitation. Next goal of sustainable development by United Nations is affordable and clean energy. Sustainable development ensure that we are getting affordable and clean energy. Next goal is decent work and economic growth. It ensures that sustainable economic growth and decent work for all. Next goal is industry, innovation and infrastructure. It ensures that we have proper infrastructure and sustainable industrialization and foster innovation. Next goal is reduce inequalities. A sustainable development wants to reduce inequalities between countries and among countries. Next goal is sustainable cities and communities. It ensures that we have sustainable cities and sustainable communities. Next goal is responsible consumption and production. It ensures that sustainable patterns of consumption as well as production. Next goal of sustainable development according to United Nations is climate action. Sustainable development take urgent action to combat climate change and its impact. Next goal is life below water. It conserve and do sustainable use of ocean, seas and marine resources. Next goal is life of land. It protect our ecosystem, manage forest and prevent land degradation. Next goal of sustainable development is peace, justice and strong institution. Sustainable development promote peace, justice and strong institutions so that we can maintain sustainability. Next goal is partnership to achieve goals. Sustainable development promote global partnership. Obviously, when two and more countries work together, we can easily achieve our goals. This is all about meaning, principles and goals of sustainable development by United Nations. I think you got it and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, take care.